that yesterday we began by mentioning some of those stones that were taken care of by your Jesus and my Jesus. We mentioned the stone of impossibilities. So after now, all things become possible for you. Amen. We mentioned the stone of fear. It is a sting from the pit of hell. It's a magnet. That is the way the devil kills people. I've shared here before. There was this story. The story was like describing how fear is dangerous, and COVID showed us. Because most people died not of COVID, but the fear of COVID. Yes. People were dead. So they asked the demon, you said one person, and now 100 people are dead. He said, I killed one. Fear killed 99. From the story of Job that I mentioned yesterday, he said, the things that I greatly fear has come upon me. Every stone of fear making you afraid to take the next step today is destroyed. In the name of God, to show he exists. But yet it's because you have a Jesus that paid the price. He said you were healed. I don't know where you purchased the one you have from. Return it back. Hello. He said you were healed. And then you claim to still have one? No. You collected it. Take it back to the owner. Amen. Take it back where? To the owner. Where did you get high blood pressure? Take it back to the owner. By his stripe. In the book of Philippians chapter 3 verse 10. He said that I may know you. And then know the power of your resurrection. One level of knowledge. Another level is the power of resurrection. I want to ask you. Is your resurrection a story of awe and experience? Is your resurrection a story, awe and experience? You must move your knowledge of resurrection from being a story. Everybody knows the story, but no, not everyone has the experience. It is time for you to have the experience of the resurrected Christ. He has paid the price. You can't pay price twice. They call it Ojoro where I come from. You know Ojoro? Yes. Romans chapter 8 verse 11. But if the spirit of him that raised up Jesus from the dead dwell in you, he said that spirit will quicken your mortal body. That is, it will move from just being the terrestrial to the celestial. I pray for someone today. You are free from sickness permanently. Mouse. It's in the sack. It's running seriously. If he can sweat, he will sweat. But it's not leaving the sack. That is how a life in bondage is. You are running. You are trying. But your effort cannot produce result. And you know if you lack result, you will have insult. To walk away